This is my pre-recorded presentation for Dr. Barnes's Advanced Experimental class. This is my assignment 5. The article name is Can Colors Make Me Happy? The Effect of Color on Mood, a Meta-Analysis by J. Ludio, and it was published in 2011. Yes, I have the full PDF online, and I also have a saved document on my laptop. I have somewhat completed assignment 3. I've also turned it in. Well, I've submitted a copy to Dr. Barnes to examine it just before the due date, just so I can clear up any errors if there are any. And yes, that's about as far as I am on assignment 5 with my article, and here I am presenting my video presentation, the mini assignment sharing party. Let me look at the rubric real quick. The article relates to my research because my research does color, can color, the effect on color and your mood and or behavior. So yes, an article about how color affects your mood or behavior, and can it make you happy? Does it have an effect on your mood again? Is the question. So yes, it does relate. To summarize the article, it's a meta-analysis, and it explores the impact of color on mood and examines whether different colors can influence emotional stages and states. The study analyzes existing research to understand the relationship between color perception and mood changes, with a focus on consumer behavior. The findings suggest that certain colors do in fact have consistent associations with specific emotions. Warm colors, like red and yellow, tend to evoke positive emotions such as excitement and energy, while cool colors, like blue and green, are more likely to elicit calmness or relaxation. The analysis underscores that while color affects the real, they are complex and can vary depending on context, cultural background, and individual preferences. The study also highlights the importance of considering color in marketing and consumer experiences, as it can significantly influence emotional responses and decision-making processes. So basically, the article presents a meta-analysis which measures the effect of color on consumer purchasing behavior mediated by mood. It explores the meanings of color to objects or environments and the potential impact of warm and cool colors on arousal and pleasure in an exchange environment. It also offers a review of relevant studies on color-mood relationships to determine the overall effect of warm and cool colors on consumer decisions and symbolism inferences. So just to go into a little more detail, the hypothesis in the study, can colors make me happy? The effect of color on mood and meta-analysis is that colors can have a significant effect on mood, influencing individuals' emotional responses. Specifically, the research hypothesizes that certain colors can evoke positive or negative emotional states, as I stated before, and that there are patterns in these responses based on the color's properties. The study aims to assess these effects through a meta-analysis of existing research on color and mood. And the results suggest that color does indeed influence mood, where certain colors link to specific emotional responses. As I said before, warm colors like red, orange, and yellow tend to evoke more positive emotional responses like excitement and happiness, and cool colors like blue and green generally promote calmer and more relaxed moods, but can also evoke feelings of sadness or depression depending on the context. Brightness and saturation of a color can also play a role in its emotional impact, with brighter and more saturated colors being more likely to evoke stronger emotional reactions. The effect of color on mood were influenced by individual differences, such as personal preferences, cultural background, and the specific context in which color was presented. Overall, the results support that the idea that color can influence mood, but the specific effect varies depending on the type of color and contextual factors. There were graphs. I understood as far as if I understood everything, I did. There were some graphs in it that I didn't quite understand. Some of it did look familiar as I'm taking a statistics of psychology class as well, but some of it was just most of it was out of my league as far as the data they put in for their methods section. Methods basically involved conducting a meta-analysis of existing research to examine the effect of the mood. The process included literature reviews, data collection, analysis, and moderating factors such as individual differences like cultural background and contextual factors, which I mentioned before. Through this method, Hyodo is able to assess overall trends and draw conclusions about the relationship between color and emotional response. Mm, If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. Thank you.